Isang magandang Miyerkules sa inyong lahat. April 27, 2021, malapit na muling matapos ang buwan. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro. Welcome po sa isa na namang edisyon ng The Stock Market Today. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. At ginagawa ko po itong report every day na sinimulan ko po noong August of last year. And I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. And if you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang news po natin ay tungkol sa Sputnik vaccine na darating na ngayong Abril. At ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, April 27, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. From the Philstar, 480,000 doses of Sputnik arriving April 29. The second tranche, comprising 480,000 doses of the Russian-made Sputnik V vaccine, will arrive in the country on April 29, according to Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. of the National Task Force Against COVID-19. Galvez yesterday said the Sputnik 5 or V vaccines will be arriving along with another 500,000 doses of Sinovac jabs from China. The initial batch of 15,000 vaccines from Russia's Gamaleya Institute is scheduled to arrive tomorrow. The vaccine czar also said that the COVAX facility may be able to deliver 195,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine by the end of the month. 4 local government units in the National Capital Region are set to receive the initial 15,000 doses of the Sputnik V, the Department of Health said yesterday. According to Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere, the 4 LGUs were chosen by the vaccine cluster in the Interagency Task Force to do the simulation of COVID-19 inoculation using the Sputnik V vaccines. Galvez said that in May, 2 million doses of each Sputnik V and Sinovac, as well as initial batch of 194,000 doses of Moderna vaccines will be delivered. The Philippines is eyeing a stockpile of around 7 to 8 million doses of coronavirus vaccine in June, including 2.5 million CoronaVac, 2 million doses of Sputnik, and 1.3 million doses of AstraZeneca procured by the private sector through a tripartite agreement. So may I share with you the vaccine comparison which I got from the internet. Actually, the source is the WHO. Yung Sputnik V or Sputnik 5 uses a viral vector type of vaccine. It is 2 shots, pero 92% yun nandito. Sa newspapers is 97%. No? So ang kanyang regular storage temperature is just ordinary refrigerator type. And cost is $10 per shot. While the Pfizer runs on the messenger RNA, 2 shots, and this is 95% effective, pero it requires special storage facility of 70 degrees centigrade, and the cost per shot is about $20. Compared to Moderna, also uses the RNA type or the messenger RNA, 2 shots din ang kanyang dose, 95% ang efficacy rate, and the storage temperature is 20 degrees and can be stored up to 6 months. But the cost per dose is $33 per shot. So that's our news on the vaccines. Let me bring you now the news on the PSE. The PSEI lost 32.91 points, that's 0.52%, to end at 6356.47. The nearest support of the PSE is actually this is resting on support at 63.43. And the next support level after that would be at the 6200 level now. We'll take a look at the market summary. 119 companies declined, 83 advanced, while 51 remained unchanged. The all-share index also registered a decline of 0.51%. Of the sectoral indices, the mining registered a gain of 1.43, but the rest of the sectors were in the red. It was led by properties at a 1% decline. As for the most active stocks, we will be reviewing the top 10. First, we'll be reviewing ALI, BLOOM, ICT, URC, MEG, BDO, JFC, JGS, SM, and Ayala Corporation. So let's start with ALI. Okay, ALI lost 45 centavos and it ended in the red today. Actually, it's resting on support at 3180 to 3190. And if the price go down further, the next support level will now be at 29 pesos to 29.20 to 29.30. And the mood of the stock is bearish. Next is Bloom. Okay, Bloom, bumagsak pa rin. And it has been going down in the past several days, losing 23 centavos today to end at 6.17. Next support level of Bloom is at 6 pesos. And the mood is bearish. RSI is already oversold at 20.96. So maganda pong bumili based on the technicals. Ang Bloomberry dahil oversold na po. And then ICT, one of my favorite stocks. Okay, ICT is resting on the EMA 20 at 127. It is still more or less bearish. It is still more or less bullish. RSI is at 51. Actually, it's bullish to sideways ang kanyang movement since our indicators are under the candlestick. In the meantime, the nearest resistance of ICT, let's place it at 130. Well, the nearest support, let's place it at EMA 20 at 100. EMA 100 at 121. And then after ICT, URC. URC gained today 3 pesos and 10 centavos. That's a 2.35% up. The general direction of the stock is sideways to bullish, since our RSI is now at 54.75. The nearest support of URC is at 125.80 to 126. And then MEG. Okay, MEG continues to move down. Actually, pantay lang siya with just almost flat at 313. Kasi nasa support level siya at 310 to 318 ang support level. But if it continues to move downwards, then the nearest support is at 3 pesos. So the mood is bearish to... Actually, it's bearish. So next, after MEG, BDO. BDO has been moving sideways for quite some time. And hindi na siya umakyat more than 105 to 106. So it's now at 104. It fell 1 peso and 20 centavos with the nearest support at 101 and the nearest resistance at 110 to 112. And then JFC. Okay, JFC also lost 2 pesos and 70 centavos, but the resistance level nandito siya sa 172 to 173. Yan po ang support rather, not resistance. The support is at 172 to 173. In general, it has been moving sideways for the past several days. And then after JFC, JGS, ang pinaka-hit na kumpanya dito is Cebu Pacific kasi down talagang airlines ngayon and tourism. So JGS, so meron siyang net income pa rin, but it is down 99.07%, 297 million. It's at 51.30, losing 25 centavos, and it has been going down for the past several days, which started on April 15. Hanggang ngayon ay bumababa siya. The nearest support, if it continues to move downwards, is at 44.80 to 45 pesos. And then SM. Okay, SM is also moving, well, bearish ang kanyang movement from the structure of our indicators, with support at 946 and resistance is 1077. The RSI is bearish at 40.53. And finally, Ayala Corporation. Ayala Corporation continues to move sideways. It ended in the red today, losing 8 pesos to end at 760. But support is at 300 or 738, while resistance is 786.30 to 786.40. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, April 27, 2021, Martes. Ito po si Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Thank you, God bless, and bye for now.